Hi everyone, welcome in or welcome back to Between Realms Tarot. In today's Pick a Card Love reading, we are going to explore new love entering your life. We are going to see who is this person, their personality, how you may meet this person, and what this connection could become. Before we start the reading, I want to remind you that if you like these readings, if you resonate, please subscribe so you won't miss any future readings, and because it really helps the channel grow. And comment down below and press the like button. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you will find my email in the description box below. If you'd like to support the channel, the super thanks button is currently activated. Your support is truly appreciated, but your presence is just enough. Thank you so much for staying through this intro, and let's head to the pile selection. For today's reading, I have 3 piles for you represented by 3 flowers. And so for pile number 1, your flower is going to be the pink rose. For pile number 2, your flower is going to be the orange tulip. And for pile number 3, your flower is going to be the white lily. Take a deep breath, relax all of your muscles, let go of all of your worries and all of your thoughts just for this moment so you can listen to your intuition. Choose the pile that draws you the most, and if you feel drawn to more than one pile, that is definitely doable. This reading is timeless and it will resonate whenever you find it. If you have picked your pile, you will find the timestamps in the description box below, and let's start your reading. Hi, pile number 1. If you have picked the pink rose, this is going to be a reading about this new love that is entering your life. And how is it going to be? So let's start your reading. So pile number 1, this is a very interesting reading from my perspective as a tarot reader here. So first of all, I feel like there is 100% new love coming towards you, if that is what you are looking for or are currently open for. The energy of the South Node in Libra in the 6th house here shows that this person is coming towards you at a period where you might have lost trust in love. You might have, or you might be thinking that you will never find love that will be equally given towards you. I feel like you have went in the past through experiences where maybe you were undervalued, or you might have been taken for granted from a lover interest in the past, or a love interest in the past. And the energy that this new person is going to bring towards your life is more of a balance and fairness and mutual effort. It's like this person is coming towards you to encourage you towards recognizing what is just and fair in a relationship, including maybe what is a shared responsibility, what do you consider as equal give and take in a relationship. It truly suggests that this person is coming towards you with an energy of giving into the connection, putting more effort that manifests in the day-to-day life, in maybe even this person also may be somebody that you work with, somebody that you share a work environment with, somebody who has the same job as you do, maybe somebody who also is coming towards you with a practical relationship where you see effort and fairness. This person is going to be focused on sharing what is, or in a fair and a balanced way, rather than overtaken from you, or rather than overgiven towards you. So I do feel like you have been, or you went through a lot of relationships, or maybe even a certain relationship that brought this sense of, or that made you think as if you lost trust in relationships because you cannot find something that is balanced. So this person is coming towards you with a stabilizing force, or is helping you to recalibrate what do you expect around fairness in a relationship, or what is also trustworthy in a partnership. I truly feel like this person is going to feel as something effortless, because the South Node here in Libra brings this effortlessness in connecting, because it's natural. It feels like something comfortable. Maybe not at the beginning. Maybe at the beginning, it might trigger some type of a lesson around your worthiness, or do you feel worthy of something effortless, or something that, or a connection where the other person is equally given as you are. In the sixth house again, this person will make the effort feel effortless. So again, I feel like this person is bringing fairness and balance into your life when it comes to day-to-day life, routines, maybe even chores around the home, shared responsibility. Also, there is a sense of them respecting your space, your daily space, respecting your routines. So I do feel like this person is bringing more of an effortless connection rather than something that feels like a chore. They won't be overtaken. They will be equally given as you are equally given to them too. This person has the energy of the Justice card. So this confirms, once I saw this and I saw the anchor, I was like, this is so cohesive. So this person is bringing an energy of the Justice. And this confirms this Libra and energy where there is more balance and fairness and accountability that this person is going to take accountability for. This person is accountable. So this person is reliable, somebody who will be as equally given as you are, somebody who will value um, fairness and the right, and value fairness in a relationship, and somebody who will do their best to do the right thing for you and for themselves. I feel like this person has more, is went in a way through the same lesson of what feels fair and just in life in general, not only in partnerships, but it feels like this person has more integration of the lesson of fairness and justice than you do. And so this person will act as a stabilizer of the lesson. I feel like you did go through a lesson of justice and fairness in a partnership. Maybe somebody, again, took advantage of your generosity in the past, and this person, and it was a lesson definitely for you to not stay in relationships that drain you, that drain your effort and drain your energy. And this person coming towards you is going to feel like an integration and a validation of that lesson for you, because they integrated it, in their past, or they have more of a mature perspective about this, about justice and fairness in relationships. So Libra energy, it's like this person is very, very mature when it comes to partnerships, and they understand it in a practical way, and that is what they are going to bring into your life. They also, though, have the devil energy, and we might look at the devil and we fear the devil, but the devil energy is related to Capricorn energy, and I do not want to say that this person understands punishment. So it's not, again, no card, if you like, no card in tarot is a negative card. They all have light and shadow to them. And to be a tarot reader, or to do a tarot reader, you have to integrate both aspects or both opposites of the cards in the reading, and extract the lesson. So the devil is not a negative card, and it's not a positive card. It just has its shadow and light aspects. And in this card, this person understands life on earth. This person understands practicality. They understand what it's like to do something wrong, and that, you know, we must follow rules if we want to maybe avoid the karmic wheel. This person also might come with intensity, maybe passion, and possibly mystery, because we do have the high priestess in here. There might be they might themselves have gone through lessons of attachment, and so this will bring strong energy of attachment to the connection. But I feel like the lesson for them with you is going to be about attachment, and they might integrate the lesson of fairness for you, but you will integrate the lesson of attachment for them. So control issues here tend to be also a theme. Again, that's why I said the theme of punishment, or the theme of karma. You know, again, karma is not a bad thing. Karma is just, from my perspective, a reaction. So this person understands that if you do something wrong, you do get something in return, and if you do something right, you do also get something in return. So the devil here shows me that this person is coming with strong lessons of attachment, but it's not like it's more like you are the one integrating or helping them or showing them a perspective of integration of attachment, because their attachment tendencies might push them towards control and towards bringing the intensity into the connection. It's not in a negative sense, because I do see a sense of fairness in this partnership. I do see a sense of healthy attachment, but it is going to take some type of a mature or a very conscious effort so that both of you can integrate these lessons. So while this person helps you understand fairness, you help them understand healthy attachment. It's not codependency, but it is just the dynamic and how both of you are going to mirror and reflect towards each other. So I see them having a positive effect on you, and you having a positive effect on them too. It seems like what attracts them towards you is the King of Swords, and I feel like you surpassed illusions in love. You surpassed illusions about attachments in love. I feel like you have gone a long way when it comes to what is, when it comes to embracing truth, embracing logic and reason in life and in relationships in general. And it seems like you embody the energy of the King of Swords here. I feel like your clarity and your intellect and your decisiveness, even integrity, will attract this person. I feel like when you meet this person, you will be in a mindset of clarity, of disillusionment, of decisiveness, and there is also an attraction to your intellect, and an attraction to your mind, to your decision making, to your clarity. You have this sharp clarity that this person will be attracted to. You're maybe smart, not maybe. So you're clever, maybe. You might be somebody who is still maybe pursuing PhD or having multiple PhDs, but even if you don't do that, you seem to have a sense of cleverness and a sense of sharpness and intellect around you that this person will be very, very attracted towards. I do feel like conversations with you are very interesting and stimulating for this person, and I feel like, I don't want to say this, but it's like the thing that some girls or some female say, which is, I do not do drama, but I don't like to call people dramatic in any ways. So if we look at it in a healthier way, we would say that you will not be or this person is attracted to your sense of emotional clarity. So you're not somebody who projects emotions. You're somebody who's clear about what you want, and you will set your boundaries clear and in a healthy and a very, very clear and decisive and sharp way, and this person will be very, very attracted towards it. You mirror a sense of stability or intellectual stability that this person wants in a relationship, and that is the main thing that that may attract them towards you. We have then the High Priestess, and this is how you may meet this person. So it will be a sense of more of a mystical experience to meet this person and to be attracted towards them. You will feel drawn, like both of you will feel drawn towards each other in a subtle, and maybe the High Priestess shows intuition. So it might be an intuitive pull towards this person. I feel like both of you are feeling intuitively drawn towards each other. I feel like there would be almost this undeniable chemistry and attraction between you two, something that might not be visible to the eye, something that maybe not both of you, or both of you may not understand on a practical level, but you will feel drawn towards each other. It might be a sense of recognition also, like I know this person, or this person is familiar, and that's why I see K2 or the South Node, and the South Node is an energy of what is familiar. That's why I said that attraction and this connection beginning will be something that is effortless, and in general this connection will be effortless. And that might be because of the fact that you are connected on a deeper level, on a subconscious level. You're drawn to each other. It will feel like an instant intuitive connection, an instant attraction. It might even feel like something that is meant to be. You might say something that, like, this connection or this meeting, let's say this meeting this person feels like something fated or something meant to be. Even if you don't believe in that, it would just feel very mystical or just abstract for you. It's like a subconscious pull towards this person that maybe feels different than any of your past connection. I do feel like this person will have the same feeling, like there is something deeply mystical about meeting each other. With the Nine of Wands, this person is very much intended to protect the connection once it is built. Like once the connection is built, once the trust is built in this connection, this person seems to maybe approach this connection in a very slow way, but in a very consistent way. The Nine of Wands does show tedious work. It shows also, it does show hard work. It does show also perseverance. So as you see, this figure here in this card has like a lot of candles on their hat, and they're trying to read in the darkness. This very, as you see, like long parchment type of paper here. So it feels like something that needs a lot of focus and concentration, but it also needs a lot of light. Those are the 9 wands here, those 9 candles, and this person is trying their best to read this even when it's hard. And so this person's intention towards you is going to be protecting the connection, working towards it, no matter how hard it gets. This person is willing to put in the effort necessary and to persevere to see this connection through and to achieve its potential. With the 3 of Pentacles, it feels like the potential for this connection is collaboration. Like we do see a solid foundation that can be built in here, because the 3 comes after the 2, and we see that the energy is already going towards action, is moving towards building and movement. We don't see stagnation, we don't see just intentions. We see here that the potential is real for working together towards building something together, collaborating. That's why we see the energy of Libra, partnership and collaboration, and justice, fairness in partnerships. Justice card is also a Libra energy, so maybe you or this person or both of you have a Libra energy, or will have a Libra energy. This person might have a strong 7th house in their birth chart, or a strong Venus and a strong Libra, maybe even Venus with Saturn also, or Saturn in Libra, because that really signifies very good partnerships. So yeah, I do see that the potential for this connection to become something meaningful is very, very strong. It shows collaboration, teamwork, building something meaningful together, and sticking together and putting in equal amount of effort towards something meaningful and long term. So I do see a potential for something very happy and meaningful for the long term. So this is going to be your guidance card, so I'm going to leave it at the end, but let's go to our Lenormand. So with the Anchor, the energy of this person is bringing stability. Again, that's why I was saying at the beginning that this person has integrated a lot of lessons, and they're coming towards you with these lessons already present within them, and they're going to bring a lot of stability into your life, a lot of reliability. This person is grounded. You would notice that this person is not maybe reliant or on emotions or bold gestures of love and stuff like that, but they will be very consistent, they will be very present, they will be reliable in today day-to-day's life. They will be someone that you can call during the day, for assistance or for help. They will be somebody who also asserts their own boundaries in a very, very clear way. So this person is somebody that you can depend on. They're coming with an energy of maturity. When it comes to their personality here with the fox, like, that has this bad reputation, but in this deck the fox represents an energy of the ideal partner, the energy of somebody who is reliable, somebody who puts in effort in a commitment, somebody who's also monogamous if that is something that you like to do, um, somebody who has a long-term potential, somebody who is skillful, somebody again who integrated their lessons, somebody with maturity. So this person is not, um, you know, this person is not a lesson for you. This person is bringing the lessons to stabilize, or they're coming with integrated lessons already, and to build. They're coming to build, not to teach. Although they do, the fox here has a good teacher potential, but I do see that what this person is going to teach you is to be more open, to be more trusting, and to be and to integrate your own lessons. This person is not teaching you a lesson. This person is helping you integrate the lesson that you have already went through. This person is an ingenious partner. The fox is a very, very good partner. This person is reliable. So this is the energy that they're coming with. I'm very happy for you, pile number one. This seems like a very reliable person and a consistent person. It feels like how you will meet this person. We have Tower, and Tower in this deck talks about possibly meeting through work environment, possibly meeting through study, a formal institution. Like this person, you might meet them through a formal institution or in a formal institution, such as a government building, or a higher education building or institution, such as a college or university or a department of some sorts, or as I said, a very formal building is going to be implicated, maybe through a business building, maybe through a very structured environment, maybe even through maybe you study in a college or university, or maybe work in a building or such a formal institution, and that is where you might meet this person. Or maybe you will go to an institution of some sorts and you are looking to do some paperwork, important governmental paperwork. I don't know if that is something that is applicable in all countries, but I definitely know that it's something that is very common. So you might go to maybe even a health or institution where you're doing just maybe insurance paper, that something that involves these formal dynamics, or these formal procedures of paperwork, of or even having a job in such institutions. So you might meet this person through such institutions. So I would say that okay, so my left ear is ringing, and it does not ring much. My right ear rings a lot, but my left ear does not, and I'm feeling this light-headedness right now, so that might be okay. And my father just sneezed, so we have a lot of signs about this specific message. That is very interesting. So yeah, I feel like that is a sign for you that you might meet this person in a very formal institution, or whether you work there or you want to do some paperwork there. That is very interesting. So the energy of this connection, this seems like a fresh start. It's the child, and we also have the fool. So I would say that the energy of this connection would feel like something new, something fresh, something that does not seem familiar. It's not the same way that the other connection started. This connection will feel different. It will feel new. It will feel like it's starting from a clean slate. It's starting with innocence and a lot of growth potential. This connection will not bring past lessons. It will not come with past patterns or past cycles. This connection will be different, and it is definitely going to feel fresh and innocent, and it's not going to seem familiar in a negative way. Now, with the perfect key here, again, it seems like this person with the fox and the anchor is somebody who's very, very reliable, somebody who is strong-headed, somebody who is coming with stability, energy, but also it shows that this person has the potential to be very adaptable and flexible. So this person integrates these two lessons. That's why I said with the devil that this person might have gone through lessons of control or control issues in the past, and once they're coming towards you, you have already that lesson integrated within you, and you will help them stabilize that lesson and integrate it or finish the integration. So that's why this person, despite them being very strong-headed and stable and grounded, they also have the potential to be very adaptable and very flexible. They will bring a lot of new perspectives, and you might meet them in a formal way, but the relationship will bring a lot of freshness into your life. With the perfect key here, though, this person, like the emotional connection with the perfect key, will feel like this person is giving you space to trust in love again. The perfect key is bringing an emotional dynamic of encouragement to open your heart again, and to trust in love again, and to open up your heart again, and to be more emotionally open towards happiness and connection. So I do see this person being somebody who is going to open your heart again, or going to help you trust in love and in emotional connections again. I'm very, very happy for you and excited, to be honest. This seems like a connection where there is freshness, but there is also openness, and there is trust that you can have in this person. And I do feel as if they're going to give you space when you need it, and they're going to understand your past. If you ever wanted to share your past with them, they will understand you. They will give you space to trust them through your own pace. They will not push you to trust them. They will not push you to love them. They will give you space because they understand what you have gone through in the past. With the Rumi Oracle here, we have the card Sacred Conversions, and I cannot think of a better card for relationships than this one. So it feels like your guidance with the Rumi Oracle and with the Fool is to open up again. The Sacred Conversions here talks about being in a connection that is aligned with your soul. It's like an invitation for you to open up to connections that feel aligned to you, and to let go of anything that is fear-based or ego-based connection. It's telling you that at this moment, pile number one, it's time for you to understand that those ego-driven connections from your past, or those fear-based connections from your past, are now moving away from you, and you need to let them go. You need to let go of all of those connections that brought you down, that drained your energy, and now you need to open up to the connections that feel aligned to you, the connections that nurture your spirit and your soul. And it's telling you that it's time for you to open up again and trust again and be discerning, though. So it's not only about opening up and trusting again, but it's also about being discerning in your next connections. So two things that this card is telling you is that it's opening you up, and it's encouraging you to trust in new connections, but it's also telling you to be discerning towards these new connections, and any connections that feels ego driven or fear driven needs to move away from you. You need to let go of these connections, and you need to embrace the connections that feel nurturing to you. And it's a good omen that more soul aligned connections are coming towards you, and this person might be one of them. So with the Fool at the end, it's another guidance card for you, and it's a guidance card for you to take a leap of faith, to trust in love again, and trust in your capacity to love again, trust in your capacity to attract healthy relationships again. It's telling you to open your heart and embrace connections without fear, but also be discerning. So at the end, pile number 1, I would say that your recap here is that you're being guided, or you're being guided towards opening up again, because soul aligned connections are coming towards you. So it's telling you to trust again, and but also be discerning and let go of ego driven connections or fear driven connections, and open up to connections that feel more nurturing to you, because they are definitely coming your way, and this person will be one of them. So pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope it resonated for you, and I'm very happy that you are receiving such amazing and mature type of love. Thank you so much for watching pile number 1. If you resonated with this reading, please subscribe so we won't miss any future readings, and like the video and comment down below. I would really love to see or to read what you have to say. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you will find my email in the description box below. And if you'd like to support me and my channel, you will find that the super thanks button is currently activated. Your support is truly appreciated, but your presence is just enough. Thank you so much for being here, pile number 1, and see you next time. Hi, pile number 2. If you have picked the orange tulip, this is going to be a reading about the new love that is coming towards you. So let's start your reading. So pile number 2. This new person that seems to be coming into your life, seems to bring this energy of excitement. With Uranus here in Libra in the 4th house, I feel like this person is very unconventional, somebody who is not very traditional, or who blends a traditional with an unconventional perspective into relationships. This person is very exciting. They make me feel very excited for newness, for freshness. They bring also a transformative energy into a specific aspect of your life. And here, I feel like you already have an established as perspective, pile number 2, of what a secure relationship should feel like, or should be like, or of what makes a relationship feel like home to you. But this person is bringing a change of perspective into that specific perspective that you have. They're bringing a shake-up of routines, a shake-up of your personal life. They will bring a sense of freedom into your relationship. They will also, like, meeting this person or being with this person will feel liberating. It will feel expansive, and it will be encouraging a lot of growth and freshness. This person is very expensive when it comes to personal space. I feel like spending quality time with this person, or spending a cozy time at home with this person, will be very exciting. It will be not expected. It will be freeing. It would also bring a sense of balance and partnership. Definitely this person is unconventional, and I'm getting a lot of maybe an energy of somebody who doesn't have a conventional career. They might have a different type of career, or they might do a different job. They might not fit into something like a doctor, a teacher, a professor, an engineer, a carpenter. I don't see them fitting into that, or even if they do something like that, they will do it differently. They might be also a traveler, because of the presence of the camel here, and they might have this sense of fame. I feel like they are very known within their community with the stars here, because the stars does talk about an aspect of fame, and I do feel as if this person is famous or is well known within the people they meet, whether it's their neighbor or their town or their field of career. I feel like this person is well known specifically because this person defies the tradition, but in a positive way. They are not a rebel, but they are not conforming to. They are not somebody who conforms to rules without questioning them. This person challenges the rules, but in a subtle and in an inspiring way, because this person ideally wants peace and harmony for everybody. So it's very interesting that we're having all of this description about this person. They might even be an artist, but what I see is that they do something in a different way. Their career is different, maybe not so much, but they bring a lot of newness and freshness. I do feel as if they are also energetic, maybe an ADHD streak to them, but not in a bad way, because I do see them as a mature person. With the Ace of Swords, I feel like the energy that this person is bringing to you is insight. The Uranus also can bring insight, can bring fresh perspectives, and this person is bringing clarity, truth, and new beginning. Like meeting this person will feel like a fresh new perspective, like a fresh thought being put into your mind. This person brings a lot of inspiration. Um, and also this person is very communicative and right to the point in their communication. But I feel as if, so how I'm getting this is that it's like this person is very secretive, but then they come up with, or they come with the truth once they feel ready or inspired to. So I'm getting an energy also of a secret admirer. So it might be somebody who observed you from afar, from like, I feel like you met somewhere, not already. Maybe some of you have already met this person and some of you not. And so I feel like this person would be somebody who saw you first, or somebody who observed you from afar and saw you first and noticed you within a crowd, and they have admired you or liked you instantly, but they will not reveal themselves at that exact moment. I feel they will take a bit more time, and once they do, they will reveal their intentions. But I don't see it happening from a malicious intent, and I don't see it happening for so long. I don't see them be, or I don't see them a secretive admirer for so long, just for maybe a week, 2 weeks, like a month. That might seem like it's too long for some of you, but for some people, you know, somebody can be a secret admirer for like a year or 2 or 10 years, but for you, pile number two, I see it not being more than a month. So I do see, again, this person is coming with like the one time that they will connect with you, they will be very clear, they will be very decisive, to the point. And with their personality here with the Magician, that's why I'm getting a lot of Uranian energy, a lot of creative energy from this person. They will be also confident, somebody who has a set of skills. They might even be very flirtatious, or very skillful in their flirtations. They are highly adaptable. Also, the Magician, this person has a set of skills. This person also has a lot of knowledge. They might be um, a jack of all pots trades. They might be somebody who masters, or has interest in so many fields, or somebody who knows a lot about a lot of things. And they have a set of skills that is very expensive. So this person, you will find them, maybe just, this is just an example, you will find this person a carpenter, but they are also very, very knowledgeable in marine life. Or they might be let's say a scientist, but they are also, they might be a scientist, but they also do a lot of Lego art. So, or yeah, they will be somebody who has many facets to their personality, and they are very, very skillful. And I do see them like acting very confidently, not bold, but confident and playful. And I feel like they occupy space. Um, yeah, I feel like they shine and they occupy space, but not in an overwhelming or an overshining way. They are just very playful, like fluid within the space. So I don't know why am I getting all of these details in a general read, and this feels very specific. But this is how I feel like this person's energy is very fluid and it's very um, easily readable and understandable. It's not, I do see them again being a bit secretive at the beginning, but it's not coming from a malicious intent. And that's why they are this readable. So, very, very interesting energy. Like the fluidity of this person's energy and the flow of this person's energy makes it even easier to read into. What attracts them to you? I feel like this person have been dreaming for a long time, since I don't know, their teenagers, about a specific person, or they not dreaming as if to predicting, but it's more like they have a set of standards. Excuse me, they have a set of standards about what somebody or what a love interest is supposed to be like, or what their love interest or their partner is going to be like. And I feel like once they see you, that is it feels, it's going to feel like the right person, or the person that they have thought of, or it feels like you embody those standards. So with the lovers here, there's alignment, there is authenticity and alignment in this connection, and they seem to see that the standards that they have been looking for are there in you, and it seems like there is equality, and it just feels like they found the missing piece. But it's not something that was missing, it's just something that they were looking for, or they were looking for specifically, and they found it in you. So it will feel like an aligned choice. It will feel like an instant aligned person with them. And it is not only, it's like, an alignment. Excuse me if I'm all over the place, because I'm just getting a lot of messages, and I'm like reading too fast and talking too fast, so I can capture all of them. So the lovers here is telling me that this person is attracted to everything in you because it feels aligned with what they want in a person. And it's not only personality wise, but it's also physical. This person seems to see in you the ideal person and the ideal partner when it comes to your beauty, to your physical appearance, but also when it comes to your values and to what you want in a relationship versus what they want. There seems to be a lot of understanding and like the right click, like the right person, it just clicks for them. So that's why they will be attracted towards you. And I feel like I'm called towards looking at the visual. So let's see. So like I do have this like this person feels at home. The lovers here definitely talks about alignments and choices, and but also it talks about the lovers, and it just feels like this person is maybe restless. It feels like this person is naturally restless, or they have this field that their energetic field from within is naturally restless. They are excited all the time. That's why I said ADHD at the beginning of the reading. But then it feels like with you they find peace, or they find a sense of stabilization to that nervous energy within them. So while they bring a lot of excitement and freshness into your inner world, you bring the stability into their inner world, and that's why it feels like a puzzle. It feels like they found the missing piece to their puzzle. That's why it feels like that, because you bring stabilization, you bring a safe home into their unstable, or not unstable, it's more like their excitement. I feel like I'm restless, and I have drank a lot of coffee. I don't know if this person is drinking coffee or they drink coffee in general, but it seems like that's their natural energy. They are excited all the time, full of energy and ideas, and they are full of this, I'm getting I'm specifically getting they are full of not rebellion but questioning. They question everything in a positive way, to be honest. They seem to be questioning things through ideals, through what feels righteous and truthful, rather than through just rebellion for the sake of it. Now, with their I feel like how you may meet this person will be a bit challenging at the beginning because we have the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So if we look at a physical place, first of all, if we look at book here, we might see that you might literally meet this person in a book club or somebody where there is a lot of books, somebody where somewhere where there is knowledge, maybe college, university, somewhere maybe of a learning institution, somewhere where there is studying, a study-based environment, somewhere where there is a conference or learning context of some type. But also it feels like there might be competition. But the Seven of Wands, though, with the Knight of Wands, shows me that the way you meet will be in a way in a way one of you or both of you will find yourself meeting each other through a dynamic where one of you or both of you must take initiative or assert yourself. So it will be a very exciting meeting because of the presence of the Knight of Wands. It will be a fiery and exciting meeting. It will be also an instant recognition of passion and of attraction, but there seems to be maybe you're meeting in a competition, maybe but I do feel as if there is competition in finally being with each other. It's not so it's not negative, it's not in a negative sense, but I do see as if maybe somebody here, or it might be this person especially, somebody here will take initiative or will need to fight through to get to this connection. It might be you or it might be them. So it's not very hard, but it will be a bit of a challenge at the beginning. Maybe again there is competition, maybe there's another person. But yeah, so again it might be a learning environment, somewhere where there is knowledge learning, somewhere of a conference or a library or a study place. But it does feel like somebody needs to take action, like fast initiative to towards this connection, and it will be an exciting meeting. It will be something exciting. It won't be something of a romantic, or it just will be something where somebody wants to move towards the other person with initiative and assertiveness. But their intentions here, we have the Seven of Swords and the Six of Wands. And the Seven of Swords here, with the intentions of this person at the beginning of the connection, seem to be cautiousness and strategy. So that's why I was saying at the beginning that this person will be more of a secret admirer at the beginning, and then they will approach with more clarity. And their intention here with the secrecy is not malicious, it's not to manipulate or to deceive, but it's more to guarantee a successful outcome. Again, we see the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Six of Wands, and there seems to be a fight to get to this connection. There seems to be an exciting battle towards this connection, not a negative, but an exciting battle to get to this connection. I'm not getting much information, but the Six of Wands does talk about wanting to succeed and wanting to be chosen. So this person will want to be chosen by you. So they might be the one who needs to take initiative and be assertive. They might, as an example, this is just an example that's been popping in my mind, but I just thought it's too toxic to say. But you might be maybe, they might have seen you for a moment and they became an admirer, and they have kept that secret, and then the next week they have seen you or they saw you with somebody, and that's when they felt as if they need to fight for this, or they need to take more of an assertive move towards you so that they won't lose this opportunity. So that is what I'm getting, especially after the Six of Wands here. So their secrecy at the beginning is not to deceive you, but it's mainly because they want to take a strategic approach so that they can assert, or they can assert a successful outcome with you, and to be the one that kind of like clicks with you. So to be recognized and to seek success with you, like to seek a mutual admiration. So they want you to admire them as much as they admire you. It's not coming from a malicious intent, because I feel like they don't want to seem extremely vulnerable at the beginning. But I do see them, yeah, again, hiding themselves at the beginning just because they want to be sure that they will have a positive outcome with you. For the potential of this connection, we have the Three of Pentacles. It's the same card that I got for pile number 1, and it does talk about a potential for teamwork, a potential for collaborating towards a meaningful outcome. A potential for having a connection that is built on mutual effort, mutual recognition, and I'm getting mutual goals, specifically working towards the same thing. When it comes to who this person is, again, this person with the stars is somebody who's an idealistic person, but somebody who's very inspired. This person gets ideas from the realms of ideas. This person gets inspired all the time. They are a visionary and somebody who's a genius almost. They are future focused, almost progressive, and this person is guided by ideals, by high morals and ideals, and they are somebody who listens to their intuition. And with again, how you will meet, that's something I've already talked about, but again, secretive admiration is definitely present. The ring here shows the energy that this connection might develop into, and the ring talks about commitment and partnerships and a formal type of connection. So I do see this connection moving towards a formal type of union and commitment. It's not fast. There is an initial small challenge, but there is a huge potential for something aligned long term. When it comes to their personality, we have the animal spirit, a camel. And this person, I feel they have built something for themselves. The camel, they are independent and resourceful, and it also shows me an energy of the magician. So this person maybe have a multi-stream of income, whether they are a female or a male. For an example, if this is just an example, but if they are a YouTuber, for an example, they might make their videos, do the research, write the script, edit the video, post the video, reply to the comments, and manage the emails, manage the clients. They do all of that work, and or they did this work at the beginning of their work or their business. I feel like they have built something for themselves. This person might be a business person or somebody who has their own thing. And again, they are very independent and self-reliant. I feel like this person, when they are maybe going through something tough, they tend to have the strength from within to go through it and heal themselves almost, and they handle challenges with ease, and they are not reactive. They are very easygoing, and they might be also a traveler. So I do see this person as somebody who nurtures themselves, as somebody who has a lot of self-love, and they have learned a lot of self-love through committing to themselves first. And so that's why they will have a lot to give too. I feel like this person is very wise, and they will maybe be a very good advisory person to you and to everybody around them. For they are also, I feel like, somebody who travels or somebody that has a lot of experience in their field, and again in a lot of fields. So they are steady and resilient. They handle challenges with a lot of inner strength and balance, so they're not reactive emotionally, very stable emotionally, very patient also. And they might be a traveler with a camel, or they might have gone or visited a lot of places around the world. With the house here, it feels like the emotional experience, the house of flowers. That's why I was getting Uranus in Libra in the fourth house, which is also a house energy or a home energy. So the emotional connection with this person will be full of beauty. There is beauty. Maybe you will feel as if they beautify their place of work or their place of home. If you live with them, or if you get to live with this person, they will fill the place with joy. They will open the windows to let a lot of sunlight come in. They will have their own plants to a lot of plants, maybe even a garden. They might be somebody who cares about decorating their space, and they might also blast music all around their place now and then. They bring a lot of joy and energy. There's love of life, almost this dancing energy in their home space, like connecting with them on an intimate level, like in one home or in one house will feel positive and delightful. And that's why, yeah, that's why they bring a lot of fresh perspective to you if when it comes to living in one space together. With the Rumi oracle that we have, it says commitment, and we have the Six of Pentacles, and these two cards are your guidance cards, pile number 2. So the Rumi oracle here, it feels like this connection is bringing you a sense of allowing life to happen rather than trying to control it. So it feels like there is an outcome that is coming towards you when it comes to your love life in general. There is a love that is coming towards you, or a connection that is coming towards you if you want to embrace it. And it is coming at its own pace, at its own time, but you are being called towards allowing it to happen. Being present within life, going through your life, your day-to-day life, being present, committing to your path, committing to what you want to do in your life. And this connection will show up at a time where you are present in your life, when you are not worried about the future or too disappointed or sad about the past. It will come at a time when you are allowing life to happen, because this connection needs to be allowed to happen, needs to be allowed to come in. So this card is trying to tell you to embrace love, and to let it happen for you, because it will happen. But you do need to be present in your life. You do need to just be present, to just to do the things that make you feel happy, that make you feel aligned with your soul. And then this love will show up, because that is the energy of this love. This love is supposed to be inspiring and rich and flowy. It's not supposed to be controlled or worried about. So once you embrace a more of a peaceful approach to life, allowing life to flow, that's when this connection will flow. And there is definitely commitment, because it does mirror your own commitment to your life. So once you're committed to your life, your day-to-day steps, you're committed to every moment you live in, that's when this connection is coming, because it is going to be committed. It is going to be for the long term. The last card that I have for you, which is the Six of Pentacles here, and this card is going to be an advice for you. So it is about embracing connections that feel balanced and generous and fair. So I don't think that is a very clear message and a very clear guidance for you, but I feel it pertains to choosing the things that align with you and with your effort and energy, rather than choosing something less than what you deserve. Because I feel like this person is very aligned with your energy, and you're being called to embrace the things that align with you, because that is how you will attract, or that is how you will allow this energy of this connection to move into your life. So pile number 2, this was your reading. I hope it resonated for you and it gave you insight about your new love that is coming towards you. If it did, please press the like button, comment down below, and subscribe so you won't miss any future readings. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you will find my email in the description box below. If you'd like to support me and the channel, The super thanks button is currently activated, so your support is truly, truly appreciated, but it's never an obligation. Your presence is just enough. Thank you so much for being here and for watching pile number 2, and see you next time. Hi, pile number 3. If you have picked the white lily, this is going to be a reading about the new love that is coming towards you. So let's start your reading. So, pile number 3, I feel like you already know who this person is. I feel like you have an intuition of this new love. I don't know, I'm just getting this feeling that you are so in tune with a potential of having this specific connection. So there is a friendship theme in here going on, because with Mars here in Cancer in the 11th house, there seems to be somebody in your social circle who you might have affinity with. So the 11th house does talk about a friend or a friendship community where there is a dynamic going within this community or social network, but it also talks about having maybe a connection with this person on social media, or meeting this person in social media. But there seems to be, I feel like you already know who this person is, but if you don't, that's totally fine. Maybe the rest of the message resonates, maybe not. But anyhow, it seems like this person is coming into your life with a strong emotional energy. Cancer here with the sun, it shows that this person has this emotional drive. They seem to be emotionally driven, and not everybody is emotionally driven. Some people do not use their emotions to move towards things, but this person feels or seems to be emotionally driven to care, to nurture, and to protect. It's Mars in Cancer, so these people are protective. These people are protective towards the things that they care about, the things that they love, the things that they are emotional about, and they are also sensitive people. So I feel like this person is maybe a friend, or might be somebody from a friendship circle, and they might be attracted and almost they feel like this care and nurture towards you, but they are also somebody who's protective and somebody who is also sensitive emotionally. So this new love for you, pile number 3, might start as a friend or through a social circle. And but with Mars here in Cancer, this person might take a bit of time before taking action, so they might struggle sometimes between taking action quickly, because Mars likes quick action, but it being in Cancer, it might hold back when it does not feel safe enough. So Mars in Cancer, also sometimes this person might act indirectly instead of pursuing things straightforwardly. So they might be somebody who observes, somebody who's also secretive, and somebody who is protective not only over the connection but over themselves and their feelings. So that is where the sensitivity comes from. And so yeah, I feel like this connection, this new love, has a great potential to start as a friendship, or specifically you might know this person through a friendship circle. And I do feel like some of you, pile number 3, might already know who this person is. So with the energy that this person is coming with towards you, we have the 3 of Cups, and it is again the second confirmation of a friendship energy. So this person carries an energy of somebody who's friendly, somebody who belongs to a close or a very positive social circle, or a friend social circle. So this person enjoys friendship energy with the people that they love. And specifically with you, this person has a huge affinity. It's like they are so delighted by having you, or by being present with your energy. So they might bring this at the beginning, this light-hearted energy towards you, and they might come again from a social circle. So this reinforces the 11th house energy of social circles, gatherings, social groups, and friendships. It might also be through a celebration. So there might be a celebration of some type. With Cancer energy, you might meet this person through a celebration if it's not a friend. So it might be, with Cancer, it might be baby shower celebrations. It might be also um yeah, gender reveal celebrations, something like that. So the Knight of Swords here shows that this person's mind is very curious and direct, and they are opinionated. This person has this personality of somebody who has opinions, strong opinions, and a strong mental activity, somebody who has a lot of curiosity, and somebody who likes to communicate. This person might have maybe Gemini energy very present within them, because they are curious and they are also very, very communicative. So the Knight of Swords shows somebody who is maybe processes their feelings through communication and through the mind and ideas, rather than through feeling their feelings. So they might communicate, they might be a bit like, they might judge things through communication. So they might take every word you say into focus. And this contrasts interestingly with the Mars in Cancer, because this suggests somebody who might move quickly and impulsively when they need to hold back, or they might move so slow, or they might withhold action or act indirectly when they need to act directly. So there is a struggle within this person's personality to act with confidence, especially with with the Knight of Swords and Mars here. This person's mind might move faster than their feelings, or they might not be able to coordinate their feelings with their thoughts and their communication. So their personality also is represented by the Nightingale. That is very, very cohesive and very synchronistic, because the Knight of Swords is very similar to the Nightingale. The Nightingale is an energy of communication. This person's personality is very communicative. This person literally likes to communicate. This person is strongly, their personality is strongly connected to communication and self-expression through communication. Maybe this person loves to do storytelling. Maybe they might even have a social media thing. So that is where we see also the 11th house. This person might be a YouTuber. This person might be somebody who talks through social media. This person might be a storyteller. They love talking, they love to express themselves, and I don't know if they have embodied this talent yet or not. I feel like they are embodying it. It's not fully integrated, but it is there, the talent of communication and self-expression through words. And though the Nightingale also, that might be, it might be a self-expression through music, or through creativity, through singing, or through writing, or they might even have a beautiful voice with a Nightingale. They might be a singer, or they might have this beautiful form of emotional expression. They might even be a poet or a writer again. So this person also, they heal themselves and they heal others, or they also process feelings through words and through communication. However, when this person is or does not feel specifically emotionally safe, this person might struggle with saying or speaking their true feelings and saying their truth. So do you see how their personality is like very layered? So it seems like what they are attracted towards, specifically once you meet this person in you, is this energy of the Queen of Pentacles. And this is where it seems like they are attracted to their opposite, because the Queen of Pentacles is a very grounded and stable and nurturing energy. So I feel like specifically they will be attracted towards you because you have a very grounded presence. You're very dependable and very emotionally secure and caring. So you represent comfort and warmth and security to them. I also get the sense that you might have blonde hair. If you don't, it's totally fine, but I feel like you have this Taurian type of aesthetic. You might have a lot of Taurus or Capricorn, or maybe even Virgo, but I do sense a lot of Taurus and Capricorn. So I'm not sure, you might even have Venus on the ascendant, or Venus on the descendant, or Venus in the 11th house. So what I see here is that with the, or yeah, in the 11th house. So what I see here with this Queen of Pentacles. I don't know, I'm getting a um, strong golden blonde energy. So you might even shine. You might feel like you shine in this person's eyes. So you might have blonde hair. If you don't, totally fine. You might wear jewelry, and it might be golden jewelry. I feel like you have this also very classic style, or you might tend to wear or to have a certain style in your wearing that is very um, on fleek. I cannot find the word. It's almost like this luxurious type of style. I don't know. Again, I'm getting very sleek hair styles and very organized in your clothing. So again, blonde hair is coming to the surface because I'm seeing it in my mind's eye again and again. But if that's not you, definitely normal. So does not mean the reading does not resonate with you. That might be something that resonates with some of you. So yeah, they might be attracted to your energy of grounding and stability and nurturing. And I feel like this person needs to feel emotionally safe before doing anything or before speaking their truth. And I feel like you represent their safety, or that safety that makes them feel grounded and safe enough to speak their truth. So it seems like with the Seven of Cups clarified by the Ten of Wands, you might meet this person during a period where you're overwhelmed or busy. There might be maybe a situation where you're, or both of you, or you specifically, are a bit overwhelmed with life. There might be many responsibilities with the Ten of Wands and the Seven of Cups. I feel like at a period where you are confused emotionally, maybe even there are a lot of responsibilities or even a lot of possibilities around you. You might be at a period where you're confused with where to go in life, or you might be at a period where you just so popular, or you have a lot of friends, or you go to a lot of gatherings, or you have a lot of acquaintances. So it seems like you might be in a period of being overwhelmed, or being surrounded by a lot of situations and things that might be a bit overwhelming for you or stressful. So this meeting this person could be something that emerges out of a chaotic, not a chaotic, but almost like a busy period of your life. This person will appear to you in a period of your life when you are so busy. So, with their intentions with you, we have the devil clarified by the justice. And this is a complex combination because the devil might seem as strong attraction and magnetism, intensity in their attraction towards you. So, this person feels very drawn towards you, almost obsessively, but the justice here brings balance. So this person has the intention that they might feel drawn towards you in unexplainable way, almost like a magnet. But clarified by the justice confirms that this person does not want to be that obsessive person, or to be that person who overwhelms you. The justice here tells us that this person still wants to do things the right way despite how strong the attraction is. And Mars in Cancer can make the attraction extremely strong. I know that from astrology. Mars in Cancer can bring a lot of attraction, intense, um, that is that has this contrast of control, and that triggers feelings of security. So yeah, I do see that this person will be extremely drawn towards you, but the justice shows that they will still want to do things the right way rather than be chaotic in their approach towards you. So they will desire fairness and balance despite the strong attraction. I feel like they will try to balance any tendency of control or of obsessiveness. The potential of this connection with the Page of Swords, clarified by the moon here, seems to be that the relationship will begin with curiosity and observation. There might be mystery. I feel like there is definitely a period between this person like noticing you, or you and this person knowing each other or being attracted towards each other and moving forward with the connection. The connection seems to have some difficulty when it comes to moving forward towards a real connection, or a real relationship, or relating to each other. So I feel like it might start with a lot of hidden feelings, uncertainty. I feel like none of you will know where the other one stands. I feel like that both of you might fear approaching each other. So it will need time before figuring what to do towards each other. It will take a while. And it will be maybe a crush situation, a situation where you feel attracted towards this person, but you may question why didn't they approach you yet. They will show you signs of interest, or they will be focused on you, especially in those social gatherings, if that is something you relate to. But they will not act directly. They will take a bit time, or they will act indirectly. They will not be straightforward, because they are curious and they are unsure if they have enough safety, and if they have enough information to act towards you. So that's how I see this connection. I feel like this connection has the potential to move, but I feel like it might be delayed by uncertainty and emotional fears, and a lot of desire for more certainty before acting. And I do feel like it's coming from this person's side. So with the key here, this person is coming towards you with, I feel like you might now be a bit upset about the fact that the situation might take a while to move, and that is really valid and understandable, and it makes sense to be that upset about it. But this, I feel like you will maybe keep, or keep the door open for this person, because they will feel like somebody who's important or significant in your life. They come with this energy of the key, and they might feel like a meaningful opportunity, rather than somebody that you wouldn't give a chance to if they don't act directly. So they might seem like somebody important, and they bring this importance with them, and that's why I feel like you might give them a chance, or you might give them time to open up, and that is totally your decision, and you have the free will to do that or not do that. Pile number 3, the dog that we chose, how you meet. And this is a third confirmation for the friendship energy. So this meeting again could happen through maybe even a friend of a friend, or your friend telling you that they know this person, or again, they belong to your social circle, a trusted type of circle, someone who appears as a friend at first, or belongs to a friendship circle, but then they move from a friend to a lover. The cross, though, it does show that the energy of the connection represents a meaningful experience, and a very significant experience, where it is going to trigger change in your life. But it does show that the connection again will need to go through some type of a meaningful life lesson, and a spiritual lesson almost, because the cross does talk about a burdening energy, not to scare you, but the cross does talk about strong life lessons that we go through to learn important lessons in our lives. And this connection might need to go through that for a while before it ever manifests a long-term thing. So I do see attraction here, and I do see fate playing in here, but I do see that free will is at I do see that there are lessons that need to be learned before union can ever happen. So it remains within your hands. By number 3, it remains up to you whether you want to give this person and this connection a chance or not, because it seems to carry a deeper life lesson for both of you. So now with the Liberty card, the emotional connection between you and this person brings themes of liberation. It's the Liberty card, so it brings themes of releasing fears, releasing limitations, releasing beliefs that or systems that restricts us rather than helps us, releasing struggle, releasing restrictions, whether they are internal or external. And we see that this person does have an internal restriction here with Mars in Cancer. So maybe releasing, even from this person's perspective, we might see them needing to release the need for security before speaking truth, or this connection, the emotional connection between both of you, or the emotional attachment, will encourage liberation for both of you and personal empowerment. I feel like this connection, whether it moves towards something meaningful or not, it is meant to empower both of you and liberate both of you emotionally. So the lesson will be different for each and every one of you, pile number 3, but the lesson for your person seems to be, or for this new person seems to be, to become more straightforward with your truth, to not hold back when it's very important to say the truth, to not hold back our talents and our truth, to speak up and stand up for ourselves and for our connections and for the people that we care about. That seems the lesson for your person, to embrace more of their truth and to trust their truth, that rather than hold back out of fear or uncertainty. So your guidance here with the Fool seems to be to its liberation. To be honest, the Fool does talk about starting anew, but the Fool here as a guidance for you in this new connection seems to encourage you to open yourself to this new beginning and to allow yourself to experience the connection and to stay curious. But the Fool also talks about embracing the journey as something new, but also not attaching to an outcome, because the Fool is always starting its journey from a perspective of a newbie, a beginner, somebody who does not have prior experience. So you're being encouraged to not project your past experiences on this connection, but also to not expect or to not have expectations. You know, having expectations is healthy, but to detach from maybe a certain outcome, to you definitely have to have standards. You know, you have to know what you want from a connection or from a relationship or from a love situation, and that is very healthy and I feel very important. But specifically, maybe over expecting, or maybe if this person is not able to offer you what you want, to understand it, to understand the fact that this person will not be able to offer something that you expect, and make the decision based on that. Maybe they need more time, maybe they will never be able to do that, so you need to make your decision based on that, whether you are able to almost forgive or almost understand, or just move on and find something that aligns with what you want even more. So the last card that we have she offers the sacred wine, so drink. And this card speaks about surrendering, so it does have the same full energy. It suggests that you are invited in this new connection, and I feel like, again, you know this person already, to stop controlling the outcome, or stop trying to control the outcome and direct it towards somewhere specific, and experience it and the life in general with spontaneity, and allow yourself to let go and feel deeply. And I know this is a very hard thing to do, to be honest. I I find it very hard, and it is hard. So it is kind of emphasizing the need, or the lesson of letting love flow naturally rather than trying to manage it every step. Because this person, I feel, if another person has a lesson to learn, they will take their time, they will take effort, they will take however they take, so that something can manifest in this connection. And that will be frustrating for you if you have a different pace or a different understanding. You seem to have this Queen of Pentacles energy, where this person struggles with inner security. So it's trying to tell you to be more joyful in how you approach life in general and this connection, and to be more emotionally open, because this card talks about just dancing with life rather than controlling it. And if that resonates for you, that is amazing. But if it does not, you are always free to act the way you want and to act according to what you feel most aligned with you. So, pile number 3. I hope this reading resonated for you. I hope it gave you insight. If it did, please press the like button, comment down below, and subscribe so you won't miss any future readings. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you will find my email in the description box below. If you want to support the channel, the super thanks button is currently activated, so that support is definitely appreciated, but it's never an obligation. Your presence is just enough. Thank you so much for being here, pile number 3, and see you next time.